as promised, we have an important announcement for the people of Wilkes-Barre. Betsy4Mayor joins us on WILK. Hey, Bets.
Hey, Sue. How are you?
I am well. How
Good.
are you? Well, what are you up to, Betsy4Mayor?
Okay. Well, I've been out there gathering signatures actually since the beginning of March, and I was gathering signatures for myself for both county council and Wilkes-Barre City Mayor. And this weekend we had some meetings with local libertarians, and we're trying to decide, because I wasn't going to run for both positions. So we were trying to figure out what was going to be the best thing for me to do, and today I will be submitting final petition signatures that are actually going to have, we're going to have a lot of libertarians on the ballot this year, locally, countywide, and Wilkes-Barre. And, everybody really said, okay, county council, you have the qualifications, you've done a lot of work, you've been on, you were on the 2001 Home Rule Study Commission, I'm on the Transition Subcommittee for Ethics. They all said, run for county council, you can win that seat. And but you know what? There's just so many things that need to be fixed in Wilkes-Barre, and I have what I feel are great ideas for the city, and so I've decided I want to run for mayor of Wilkes-Barre. I have a platform. I have ideas. I have 10 focus ideas that I will start to institute immediately when I get into office to change the whole feeling in the city of Wilkes-Barre. And these are the things that I will be speaking up about, and that I feel we need to do to change the direction that the city has taken over years and years and years of bad leadership.
What is the feeling that you're getting as a citizen of Wilkes-Barre, Betsy?
Well, I'll tell you, gathering signatures is always, because I'm a listener, and I listen to people's ideas, but as, every single petitioner out there could tell you, when they're walking around Wilkes-Barre, they say, Betsy4Mayor for mayor, and people are saying, hand me that petition, let me sign it.
Okay, so you're getting the feeling that there is that you are somebody who can win votes, and you know that going into this, Betsy, you're up against the Democrat machine. You know you're up against an incumbent who is in an extremely powerful position. You know all this because you've run for office on many different levels. What makes you think that you can beat Tom Layton?
I think that if the people listen to my ideas, if they like them, they will vote for me. And it's as simple as that. Because if you keep voting the way you've been voting, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And if people are satisfied with the city government the way it is, then fine, let them vote for Mayor Layton. But if they're not satisfied and they want to be heard, and, we need to bring it back down to the people of the city, not an authoritarian group of mayor and city council members who dictate what they feel is, how they want it run.
How would you run it, succinctly and briefly? How would you run Wilkes-Barre?
Well, the first thing I would do when I got in would be I would cut the mayor's pay by $10,000. I would cut my pay, and I would eliminate my pension. Second thing I would do is I will question each and every city council member who's running and ask them to, they need to eliminate, they get a yearly wage and they get benefits and they can qualify for a pension. Other cities in the real world don't do this. They get paid by the meeting. There is no benefits for part-time jobs, and there's no pensions for part-time jobs. I'm sorry, an elected official, it's a civic duty. When you choose to run for office, you choose to give your time. You're not running for the benefits. So I would like to have a council elected in there that will give up their pension, will give up their benefits, and will work for a pay per meeting. I'd like to institute an adopt a block program so that we can work together to keep our city clean, the garbage picked up, the vacant lots mowed. I'd like to bring back the neighborhood impact team, except work it a little bit differently. Let's have something where, we have a lot of senior citizens in our city, and a lot of times they can't get their lawn mowed or their hedges trimmed. And if they call into an impact team, or if they have a repair that needs to be done, let's get in there. We have skilled people in our community that can go in and take care of these things. Let's be people helping people. Let's bring the community back to Wilkes-Barre. I'd like our neighborhood watch teams to work on a more pleasant basis with the police department. I would want to audit every department within the city government and see where we can save money. I'd like to evaluate garbage pickup. Well, maybe we need to go to a plan like Hanover Township. People have said to me while I've been out gathering signatures, I don't have the money for those city bags. There's times I can't put my garbage out. And then ethics. I would like to pull a committee together to write an accountability, conduct, and ethics code similar to what we put together for the county government, so that there's no, I've been finding things that I find are unethical to me, but don't seem to be unethical to members of our city government.
Such as?
Hiring relatives is a perfect example. And with an accountability, conduct, and ethics code in writing, then there will be no question as to what is ethical and what isn't.